Naked Cowboy, keeping it real foggy. What's up, Naked Cowboy here? You're watching Who's on Deck.
And with us now we have, do we even need to say?
I'm the Naked Cowboy, I'm keeping it real foggy. I'm the Naked Cowboy, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This would be the Naked Cowboy.
Hello.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having
me.
me.
You do a lot of personal appearances.
I do make private appearances, and I...
Private and personal.
People always say, you make private appearances? I'm like, well, I do make appearances, and I do bring my privates.
So I want to know why you decided to one day take off all your clothes, put on a pair of cowboy boots, strap a guitar around your shoulders, and stand in Times Square.
Tony Robbins made me do it.
What?
Tony Robbins, the big infomercial dude. It's
Yeah.
not what you can do, it's what you will do, and that comes down to a level of motivation. So basically, after being a crazy adolescent, you know, I grew out of that. Right after high school, I somehow came into contact with the book Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins, and that got me on a process of vigorous goal setting, and I was going to achieve everything in the world, physically, financially, socially, emotionally, historically, physiologically. I mean, I literally read the book 38 times in a row, and it was the first and 38th book. I was on Venice Beach, shooting for Playgirl magazine. I went to the boardwalk to perform as a country singer. I had boots, hat, flannel shirt, you know, like a whole cowboy get up. Played all day and was completely ignored. The photographer who was shooting me again for a nude magazine, I'd already been a stripper, danced naked all over the place. He said, why don't you play in your underwear, do something different? And he was like, of course, why didn't I think of that? I just worked out in Muscle Beach in a pair of Daisy Duke shorts with no shoes and no shirt, day after day, and then I'd put my clothes on and stand on the beach and play the guitar, being ignored.
You're pretty deep. Speaking of being deep, I've seen you on different platforms politically. You have a strong political voice. I know you majored in political science in college, but you've had ambition to run for either local office or make some statements, or what's your agenda with politics?
Well, Friedrich Nietzsche said that the politics of the soul are so much greater than the politics on the political arena, which is really a big joke, and you know it is. Politics is a joke. The word means cunning. It's a, you know, it's a trick. It's a trick. We don't need government, limited government. I'm for that because I'm for freedom. When I ran for the mayor of New York City, it was more of a, you know, an introduction in a politics. It was like a liberal agenda. It was more of a, I was in my underwear. It was more of a, I may have been able to pull maybe 5%, maybe 6 to 10% of the popular vote, just because of name recognition and people know you, they like you, and people make decisions based on that. When I ran for president, because I had run for mayor, I had.
You ran for president of the United States.
Yeah, if you YouTube Naked Cowboy president, you'll see an absolute drop dead serious Michael Savage, right, conservative right, rock your world, exactly what would fix every problem. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, thank you so much for coming out and being a part of this announcement. I sincerely appreciate it. Everybody knows what'll fix the problems, but nobody wants to make the real sacrifices, unlike the current politicians that talk about making sacrifices when they're literally doing just the opposite.
Well, I'm going to go out with you today and be the naked cowgirl. I'm scared. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're in Times Square now. You're fine, go ahead. I'm scaring people, see? I'm scaring them. I've never done anything more intimidating in all my life. There's people taking pictures of my butt. You do the singing.
Shake, shake,
Shake, shake, shake.
shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake my booty. It's the only time you ever see my butt. I don't know whether to cry or laugh, but hey, you guys, step right up, step right up, step right up. Let's get your picture. Right from France? France! Frenchman with the naked cowgirl and boy.
Oh, did you get it? He's moved to that.
Hold on, now you turn around, you give him the butt shot.
Get the butt shot.
Squeeze her butt, squeeze her butt.
Oh.
Squeeze her butt. Don't squeeze my butt.
So, mama, don't let your babies grow up to be naked cowboys.
This is almost too much stimulation for me. All right, you guys, we'll see you next week on Who's on Deck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Turn around and say the end.
The end.